What's up, guys? This is Junior. Welcome to another video. Today, you guys saw the thumbnail. You know what we're going to be doing here. I got my son out with me today. He'll be doing some shooting with his PSA AR10. This is 6.5 Creedmoor. We're actually going to do some grouping for you guys. I don't think we've done any grouping videos on the channel, so today will be the first time. We got the GoPro set up down range. We got 6 or 7 different 6.5 Creedmoor different ammo types that we're going to use. We're just going to have some fun and see what happens. Okay, before we get to shooting, I'll show you guys a little close-up of the rifle. Again, this is Palmetto State Arms. This is their PSA 6.5 Creedmoor AR10. Really good looking rifle. All right, let me show you guys the ammo we'll be shooting today. We'll be testing out. We'll have Herters, 129 grain. I'm curious to see how this cheap ammo groups or doesn't group. Got this Precision Hunter from Hornady. This is 143 grain. It's their ELDX bullet. We got the Hornady Black, which is 140 grain. American Whitetail is also from Hornady. That's 129 grain. We got this Winchester Extreme Point. It's 125 grainer. We got this Federal 120 grain ammo. And then last but not least, we got Winchester's Ballistic Silvertip, and I think it's 140 grain. I'll have to grab the box, throw it in the video. So that's the test. We're gonna do some grouping. We'll be using that PSA AR10. All right, up first, we got this 129 grain Herters. Up next, we got this 120 grain Federal. Remember, we'll go down at the end and see how these groupings look. Okay, up next, we got this Precision Hunter 143 grain ELDX from Hornady. Right, on you, son. All right, up next, we got this Hornady American Whitetail 129 grain interlock. A lot of you guys probably hunt with this. All right, on you, son. All right, up next, we got the 6.5 125 grain. This is Winchester's XP. A lot of you guys probably hunt with these rounds also. These Extreme Point. All right, son. All right, next up, we got these 140 grain Whitetail hollow point. This is Hornady Black. These are pretty expensive. Let's see what kind of grouping we get with these. All right, son. Last but not least, we got this Winchester. I think these are 140 grain. I have to check. I don't have the box. I have the box at home, so I'll show you guys on the video. These are Ballistic Silvertip from Winchester. I think they're 140 grain. All right, there you go, son. All right, let's go down and take a look. All right, so we made it down range. And that's kind of an overview. You guys could obviously see on the GoPro how these shots were going, but let's talk through each one of these. So this was the Herter's 129 grain, and that was the group we got there. It's not a terrible group. We got one little flyer there off to the right. All right, next we went there, and this was the 120 grain Federal, and we did not like that at all. We got a shot there, we got a shot there. Yeah, so that's a big no. And you know, it's interesting because when I was shooting my 6.5, I was using this ammo and it was all over the place, and now I see why. So yeah, this Federal 6.5 ammo, 120 grain, big no. Next, we went here, and this was the Hornady Precision Hunter, and this was ELDX 143 grain, and that's a pretty decent group. It's right at an inch. So that's a really good group. So the gun really liked this Precision Hunter ammo even better than the Herters, which makes sense. All right, up next, I think we went here, and this may have been the tightest group of the day. And this was Hornady's American Whitetail. This was 129 grain interlock. And Jake, son, what do you guys think? I think that was the tightest group, huh?
I think so.
So American Whitetail, Hornady, 129 grain interlock. Looks like that's the winner so far. Up next, we had 125 grain Winchester XP. This is Extreme Point. That's not a terrible group. It's a little more spread than you want. It's definitely not as tight as the group we got here.
But we got 3 shots. That's 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, you know what? That could have been a flyer. It's probably a flyer from this.
One, two,
crappy.
3,
yeah.
Not 1, 2, 3.
Either way, that Federal was 1, 2 crappy. Yeah, so you know what? You may be right, Jim.
That might be the best.
Yeah, we might be stacking.
Right
yeah.
there.
So, this Winchester, what is this, 125 grain? So the trend I'm seeing is these lighter grains. That rifle is liking better. So this is 125 grain, and then that American Whitetail was 129 grain.
Yep, 129.
Yep, 129.
Like the 120.
Yeah.
So that's slightly heavier.
Yeah, but that 120 was also Federal too. So, so up next we had this Hornady Black. It's 140 grain, and that's a decent group there. Right at an inch, probably with the further spread there. But still, overall, I think obviously our tightest group was still this 125 grain Winchester. Lastly, we had, this was the Winchester Silvertip, and yeah, just not a very good group with that stuff either. So, all right, so just to recap, it looks like our second tightest group was right here, and that was American Whitetail. This is Hornady 129 grain interlock, which is hunting ammo. So that was a really good group. Zoom out a little bit. And then our tightest group was my son's rifle. Stacked a couple there, and that was this 125 grain Winchester Deer Season XP Extreme Point. Again, we stacked a couple there. So those are your 2 winners from today. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. This was a lot of fun. Make sure you guys hit that like button for us, hit that subscribe button. We'll be back to do some of these grouping videos for you guys real soon. Junior out.